Hello everybody and welcome back to Birthdays the Beginning, where last time we got tigers and we got snakes. Woohoo! And everything is going to be getting pretty hard from now on. It's not going to be easy. I actually wanted to go in the library, but we can do that from down here. It's fine. So, we want to go in the library and we want to see what we want to work on today. So far we have everything on this side all the way up to around here. So we've got just this little circle in the middle really to do now. We've got 24 more species to get. And we have all the plants except for the really, really hard to get broadleaf tree. I don't know what you need. I do not know what you need. It emerges of the heavens of the furthest reaches of the world. I mean, it needs to be in the sky. That's fine. Does it have a moisture temperature? No. Does it have... Don't know. No idea on that one. That's going to be hard. And I don't know how I'm going to get that, but we'll see. Okay, so we need some coral. You know what I could really do with working on the coral tree, actually? Really deal with working on all of this and getting that all sorted out. Then I'm going to need to cool the cube down enough to get rid of all these fish. Things that are going to need really, drastic changes like that, I am going to leave until, like, basically the end. So getting the Xanthus cornutus. I think this is Xanthus borealis. Because that needs Xanthus borealis. And so the giant squid will come along at that point. It needs 3 degrees to 11 degrees though. Birth's really hot compared to... Oh, well, that birth's fairly... Yeah, but that's 7 to 13 degree deep sea, and this is like 3 to 11... Sorry. Shallows, and that's 3 to 11 deep sea. It's interesting. So you'll go extinct when the temperature goes below 11 degrees in the shallows. We're going to have to do all sorts of funky stuff for that then. Because it really wants pretty much everything else to go extinct. It's not just like, this guy needs to be extinct, or I would use water of extinction on him, but this is going to be literally a cube cooling exercise. So, ammonites need to come back at some point as well. So that I can get that last frog. No, sorry, I can get this Diplocaulus guy. That last frog, I don't know what I can do to get him. We have a population of pretty much all the other frogs except for this guy. So we could try and get him. It needs 31 to 37 degree highland or mountain. And that's it really. We could just try putting the warm stone somewhere else and see if he likes it. I'm going to put it by a river, and frogs like rivers, right? It needs high elevations, but it needed to be warm. Yeah, I think we'll try again. We'll go and find some a plesiosaurus and use an evolution stone on it, I think. I'm going to do that first. We're going to try and finish off these frogs first. Okay. Avatar, you are being very lazy. So first things first, I need to find one of those dark green frogs. We got a blue frog. Do you know what? I'm just going to use a mutation stone on every single frog. I have 99 of them. Why not? Why not use it on every single frog? That I see. So I've used it on the blue frog. No, that's a bird. That's not a frog. There's nothing over here. It's weird how they all grow in groups. Well, I suppose it's not weird because they're looking for their prey, so it makes sense actually that they would be in groups. It's another bird. More blue frogs. The blue frogs are doing really well. More blue frogs. I really want to try and use an evolution stone on one of the dark green frogs. We'll go up the hill a little bit. We'll see if there's any. See if there's any by the pond. The pond is a pretty good frog hangout. Well, there's another one of his ancestors, I guess. Oh, there's yetis up here. Just like chilling out with the tigers. The leopards, I suppose they are. Did I use one on one of the green? No, I used one on the yellow frog. There's a green frog here. Lots of frogs by the pond. Which is kind of to be expected, I guess. But I haven't found any of the dark green ones yet. But they need it to be really, really hot. I'm surprised there's any of them left, to be honest with you. I mean, we're in 18-degree temperatures right now. They've got to be down the bottom somewhere, because they can only live if it's 30 degrees. There's 31 all around here. So they might live down here. Got a monkey. Nah, let's just try and see if it works. Oh yeah, I need to put the warm stone down, don't I? Otherwise that's just not going to work at all. He's the one that wants the high elevation, really hot temperatures. He wants mountain or upland. Why don't we just pop it here? A little, because it's a slightly different temperature to before. So we'll make it like 34 up here. And we'll see if he turns up. Come on. Oh. Wrong frog. Nope. Plesiosaur is like about to die out as well. Lots of stuff's about to die out, to be honest. The frogs are not doing well. A lot of stuff that came back when it was hotter is dying out now. No, I don't think that worked. I mean, it certainly didn't say anything about like other things dying out or anything like that, so I don't. It wants something hidden. We'll try making the cube really, really hot. I mean, a lot of these corals need really, really high temperatures. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to heat everything up just because I can, just to see what happens. I'm going to use my remaining, because we've got a lot of cold things at the moment. And I think that maybe a bit more heat would help. We've got 3 global warmings, and I'm going to use all 3 of them. Because I can. And then we'll see what happens. Get the dinosaurs back, probably. Hey, some things are starting to come back. A lot of things are dying out, but then they need to, I think. Diplocaulus just died out. Oops. Oh, something new, something new, something new. Ah, we don't get that very often anymore, so it's exciting. So that's down to 23 new things we need. Woohoo! Where is it? Don't tell me it was an instant extinction. Or I will be really unhappy. think it was. There was definitely something new that turned up there. See if we can find what it was. Because if it was very close to coming back, or to... I'll have a question mark by it because it spawned and then died. Most things I've managed to capture. I'm sure it said new on it. But I'm not seeing anything. I doubt we'll see it in tree mode. Okay, I'm sure it said new, but maybe I was wrong about it. Let's just let the time go again and just let things balance out, basically. When you have a big change to temperature like I'm trying to do, I think we're missing a lot of things like corals and stuff that need really high temperatures, so that's why I'm basically changing it. Something new. That's definitely new. Really? Stop telling me there's new stuff and then taking it away from me. I'm not impressed by this. And then I go back and it's not on the screen anymore. It's so weird. It's like messing with me. I'm not happy with this. Oh, the white tiger's doing really well. Go figure. 38 now. It's still going up. But I'm really, really annoyed that twice that's happened. It's told me something was new and then it wasn't on the map. There's been a few birthdays though, so I'm going to go and check the coral tree in just a second and see if anything's come back. That was a birthday, but not a new one. Now that's new. And yet again, it's not on the map. What's going on with this? Is it... with Anklo something or other? I'm so confused. I hope it's not a bug. I'm just going to pop into tree mode. Have a look at the things that I don't have yet and see if any of them... have question marks on them, and they don't. So I think it might just be saying new when it shouldn't be saying new, honestly. It's hard to check though. Oh, monolimulus. That's got a 0 population. Oh, okay. Right, these need 40 degrees, so it's not quite warm enough for them yet, but they're trying, basically. And the same with that one. They're just on the cusp of getting born, all three of those. Which is kind of what I wanted. I wanted to do the corals and these guys as soon as I could. So that's really cool. Getting it back up to 40 degrees will definitely help me get this little part of the tree. Happy with that. Right, so... I need to just increase the temperature a little bit more. I want to see... Oh, I didn't mean to come out of there. I actually want to go and pick up stuff and see if I can get another global warming. Because it's definitely just needing to be a little bit warmer. If I can get the cube up to about 40 degrees, we'll start to see these little bits and bobs that I've missed come back. And there's usually, usually when I go around the cube, there's usually one or two things that change the temperature. Hang on a sec. Something was pink. That's... Why is that not showing on the map? This is going to be really hard if pink... Really? My map was just on the wrong setting. Well, let's go and pick up all these new things then. So that's Mesolimulus. No, Mesolimulus, an arthropod that lives in the hot shallows that Ditomopidonio could not adapt to. It emerged where Catostylus mosaicus thrived. Great, this is what we want. I was so upset as well. I was like, all these new things and they're going extinct. And it really wasn't. Right, I need to find whatever it is that's lurking down here. Looks like it's right on the shoreline. Nope, not you. Go to view mode. Oh, I wonder if that's the starfish that's on the shore. Maybe it's like hiding under the T-Rex. Oh, it just popped up there. I saw it. I saw a pink thing. Just trying to find it again. Trying to get that to come up again. Where is it? I'm really struggling to find this thing. Ah, it's too much in the way. Get out of the way. I'm pretty sure it's on the land. Literally, I had my cursor over it. Yeah, I'm trying just to go over every little bit of this land here. Unless it's something in the air. I mean, there's a chance. Yeah, they've got all the dinosaurs and stuff. I'm not understanding where this is. It's very annoying. Let's zoom out from it again. And come back in. Sometimes that helps. Oh, hang on. It's probably that. That looks like a coral. Yeah, it is. How silly of me. I was standing right out in front of my face. So Ankylophyllum, coral that propagated along a very hot coast. It mutated as ceratite was flourishing, and Waganophilium was dying off. Nice. Okay, so I'm thinking that that might be the precursor for that starfish thing. So that would be pretty cool. Okay, so anyway, now we sorted all that out. I was in the middle of getting all the shinies and seeing if I could get another global warming. So let's just go and finish that off. Getting all the shinies. Oh, I'm so upset that my map was like stopping me from getting new species. Especially because I don't have many left to get now. I am dreading when that tree is the last thing left. I'm going to be tearing my hair out. Right. One last one at the top there. Shiny, 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 shiny. I think I missed the one at the bottom of the ocean as well. But you have to get that one last. That's the rules, isn't it? Shiny at the bottom of the ocean. That's the last. Lots and lots and lots of little tiny octopuses. Loads of them. It's 500,000 of them. That's really cool. I mean, I do wonder if I could maybe be a bit cheaty and, like, you know, just kind of... I mean, I'll probably get ammonites back soon enough, but, like, maybe we could just, like, cheat a little and see if it'll come along. I mean, this is going to be really hard without trying to do it without cheating. Okay. So I need an evolution stone. I'm going to use it on you. And we'll see what happens there. Kind of interested to see whether... Oh, actually, I don't know why I'm changing time around. I need to use another global warming, don't I? Williamsonia is back. A lot of the warm things are back. I'm hoping that'll get it up to around 40 degrees again. But I do feel it was a touch cool for the things I'm trying to get, the corals and things. They like it nice and hot. Stop, 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 stop. I got that tree. I don't know how I did it. I got the tree. Look. I am so excited. Golden tree. Oh, I am so excited. It was minus 59 up here. That was why. I think it did have to be right at the top of the sky though, because that was where it showed up. Didn't show up in any of the other elevations of sky. It showed up right at the top of the sky. So I'm thinking you might have to make it right at the top of the sky. But I think before I made it, I think it might have been too cold for it before. I got the golden tree. I got the golden tree. I got all the plants now. Okay, I also got another thing over here. I was worried because I knew that that was going to be hard to get. So I'm really happy to have that now. Couple more shinies. That was very exciting. I think I went straight past... What are you doing back, Brachiosaur? Crazy? But I think what I actually want is this thing that's crawled out of the water. A lot of the dinosaurs are coming back now. It's a good temperature for dinosaurs. So it's a type of Mesolimulus, that migrated from shallows to fresh water as their number increased. Ah, but he still goes on the land. Crawls along the land. Strange little thing. A little golden tree just sat at the top there. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy. So you have to make sky all the way to the top, and I think when it was 30 degrees it probably would have been about more than minus 64 up there. It was maybe a bit too cold for it. I don't know, or maybe I just had to like put an evolution stone on a broadleaf tree, or evolution seed, sorry, and then wait for 4 million years. Just happy I've got it. Just happy I don't have to actually try to get it, because trying to get that would have been a nightmare. So I would advise you all to make a sky pillar as soon as possible for that thing to propagate on, because otherwise you could be waiting a long, long time. Okay, so what are we going to do now? Let's just double check. We've got a lot of corals now that, yeah, lots of them have. Okay, so lots of these like really hot corals have come. That one is wants a cooler climate. That's it. And whatever this is, a Phacops that thrives in cool temperature shallows. 5 to -5. So we still have a lot of Phacops. So that could still evolve if we made it cool enough. It's good to have these guys because they're the really hot shallows. This needs cooler shallows as well. So I could just use some temperature stones, get some cooler shallows going on, or I can drop the temperature eventually. But when we're looking at the corals, we've still got quite a lot of warm stuff to get with them. And to be honest, the corals is the last big branch we've got, other than this huge one over here. That's a full branch that we don't have any of. And then we're going to really be looking at getting this guy, getting ammonites back so we can get this guy. Do we have ammonites back yet? Yes, we do. Right, might be worth a go then. Might be worth another go at the frog. But these are, sorry, this guy. High temperature seeds, so we want shallows of 46 to 56 degrees and ammonites propagating. So I could raise the shallows temperature by a few degrees and then stick an evolution stone on a Diplocaulus. Oh no, there's no Diplocauluses. Are there any of these frogs? Yeah, we've got some Pleosauruses. So I could try and mutate one. These guys have all died out. I need to find those frogs then. I need to find the frogs to mutate them, and then I need to make the shallows between 46 and 56 degrees. Also, this guy just doesn't want to come along. He just doesn't like life, really. But it might be that the rest of the cube needed to be a bit of a higher temperature for him. I don't know. He might not have liked being around with all these other cool weather frogs. Not really sure about that. But I could try and just... Yeah, I think we need to make this sea warmer, and we need to put a mutation stone on. And probably an evolution stone as well. Why not, while we're at it, on this guy? That will be my next thing. We'll try again with the frog tree. The frog tree is a little bit tricky, honestly. Okay, so where is he likely to be? He won't be in the sea. That's for sure. Problem with these frogs, they're very small. Very small indeed. Now he wants like a 31 degree... Well, actually he could be anywhere. Anywhere on this whole map. Because right now the temperature is absolutely ideal for him. Do you know what I might do? Is just make the right temperature and then just let time go. Just make those really hot shallows and then we'll just see what happens. Because... could be a bit rough otherwise. Okay, we'll do it over here. It's 39 degrees here, so if I make it 49 degrees, I think that might be about right. We'll try that. We'll just go see what happens for a bit. Oh, straight away. In the sea over there, I think. Right by where I put the stone, so that's good. So I'm hoping this is actually what I wanted. Yay, it is! This is my... Oh, hello. That's good. You just needed the right conditions, didn't you? Yeah, you were quite happy to turn up. A Diplocaulus adapted to high temperature seas. It appeared as ammonites were propagating, so I just needed my ammonites back. And he was quite happy to show up. But he's apparently not the only thing. There's something else here. Interesting. In the sea. Maybe a coral or something. Whatever it is, it's swimming around or flying around. Let's get in view mode. It could be that dragonfly that's like going around the place at the moment. Really high up. Now there's a few of those. I don't think those have only just shown up. The new coral. Let's go and see in the library what it is I'm looking for. That makes it an awful lot easier. Because I'm not finding it. I don't know if it's because it's in the air or what. But as soon as I know what it is I'm looking for, it's going to be so much easier to find. Right, let's do that. Let's find it this way. Okay, I can see it straight away. It's Viscidum. Coral that's adapted to very hot shallows. Okay. So we're looking for some kind of little tiny plant. Well, that's not going to be too hard to find. I think it's this one here. No. A little further behind there. I'll go back in view mode because at least the cursor points in the right direction then. But at least I know what I'm looking for. Oh, I see it. It was literally one thing. Right here. I would not have found that if I didn't know what it was. Okay, cool. So that's a couple of things we got this episode. So I'm going to have a look in the library and again look in tree mode and just see if we've got all the things that we need at this sort of temperature. But I'm really, really pleased to have this guy. So now really from here onwards, all we're missing is that sort of high temperature, high elevation frog. We're missing that fish that needs half the other fish to go extinct. We're missing an ammonite that migrated to shallows for prey and to expand its habitat. What ammonite? 42 to 48 degree shallows. Interesting. Let's see what we can do about that. We might be able to get that. So what are we at here? 50 degree shallows. And over here we're like 40 degree shallows. So if I made it 2 degrees hotter somehow. The problem is with the shallows is you don't have much of a temperature variation before it becomes the sea. So there's a bit of a struggle to make it the right temperature sometimes. So the whole cube needs to change. I don't have any global... I have one global warming. Oh, go on. Let's see if we can get that thing. D. Magnacornis. I just need to check that I've picked that up. I think that was probably the... this one. Yeah. That's fine. Okay. Let's start time and see if we can get a few new things. Something birthed, but I don't know what it was. Something new. And I'm hoping it's what I thought it was going to be. Sometimes it surprises me and gives me something completely different just for the hell of it. Right, let's... bird on the water. But what we've got is this thing, which is... Ah, this is the ammonite that we were looking for. Not in the right place, but I'm not going to moan. An ammonite that migrated to shallows for prey and to expand its habitat. Oh, hang on. No, we just made the whole sea 42 degrees to try and get that to spawn, didn't we? So we're up at 42 degrees again. Oh, goody. I made the sea rainy. I'm sure that's going to make a difference to the 100% humidity. Humans are dying out. Well, if you can't hack it. Mammoths and blue grammars. All the cold stuff is on the verge of extinction at the moment, basically. But I don't care, because I'm collecting corals at the moment. So, let's have a look. So we've got the higher elevation frog still to get. This guy to get, which will help us get this. This is going to be the end, isn't it? This guy will be the last thing we'll get, probably. We've still got the golden butterfly. Degree shallows, that's going to be hard right now. So we have 2 million of those and 1.3 million of those. It lives in the mountains near snowy rivers with abundant water. Well, we've got snow still, right? Snowy mountains. I need to find those blue butterflies and I need to put an evolution stone on them. I need to evolve them. Right, there's a ton of butterflies over here. Got any of them blue? Wow, that's pretty impressive actually. I think Papilla Ulysses might want cooler temperature, so it might be up here somewhere. Olive trees still. Here we go. I think it might be these guys. We can get, yeah, that's those guys. Right, so I want evolution stone on these guys. See if we can try and get the golden butterfly. Gotcha. It'd be amazing if we could finish off with the golden butterfly, but I will see. I'm just going to let it go slowly. Oh, some mice have gone. Podium Fragile's gone. Astraxus is back. Yay. All the warm water stuff's back. Nah, don't think I'm getting it. Might be the golden butterfly needs the golden tree. Never know. Golden tree looks happy up there though. It's like, yeah, I'm just chilling out in my little spot up the top here. Oh yeah, it's too warm for it at the moment. Golden. There's a couple of things that are... Oh, what happened there? Ophiuroid is back. Oh, that's not that exciting. But it's too... Yeah, it's far too warm for the golden butterfly, I think. So we'll work on something else. So we've got... That needs it to be cooler. That butterfly needs it to be cooler. But this guy might come along, so we need starfish back. Subsists on anything it can find. And it needs 23 to 29 degree land. Well, it needs it to be quite warm. But it's maybe a little bit too warm for that one. So that's fine. So we'll have a look at the coral trees again. So that needs cooler temperatures. That needs cooler temperatures. That needs cooler temperatures. So does that, so does that. So does that, so does that. So does that golden butterfly. So does probably that butterfly. Those are not really a worry. Okay, well, pretty much the only hot thing that we need to get right now is this Highland blinking frog. Ugh. We have quite a lot of Pleosauruses. So I'm going to try and find him again and see if I can try and put a warm stone in the right place to get him. We'll have a look in the Highlands, see what temperature it is right now. Because that frog is the last thing we need before we cool the cube right down again. So I'll be able to make some more mountains and stuff. Pull the sea up a bit. All that good stuff. I might even have some global coolings on the cube. That's why I'm picking up the shinies. But that frog is the last thing we need at a high temperature. It's literally the last thing. The rest is all cool temperatures. Even the corals. So I don't really want to leave him till later because he'll be the last thing that will need that temperature. So it's annoying. Okay, so I think we got them all now. There we go. See if we got any global coolings in that. We've got one global warming, one global cooling. So that's not too bad, but I think we're gonna have to build quite a lot of mountains and things to try and bring that temperature down. But I love the lush look of the cube when it's all really warm. I really think it's nice. It looks good. Okay, so our next job is to find us some frogs. To see, frogs are so hard to find. Okay, well I can mutate the cold water frog thing. Get back to the mutation and the evolution seed, so I'll mutate you again. And I'll find any other frogs I can. Any more frogs? Anywhere? Humans have all died out. I could maybe raise that piece of land now. Woohoo! They were obstructing. I'll check around the frog pond. This has become my frog pond now. Lots of lizards. There's a frog. I just mutate every frog I can find. That's a tree frog. So I'll mutate the tree frog. Any other frogs around here? Any around the frog pond? Nope, the frog pond doesn't have any frogs anymore. I need to find the daddy of all frogs, the Plesiosaurus. I've got reptiles running around. All newts and things like that. No frogs. Dinosaurs. Loads of cool dinosaurs. Alligators. Mice. This is definitely more how I imagined the dinosaur era would have been. Full of frogs and things and lizards and probably not at all like that, but that's how I imagined it should have been in my cube anyway. Well, let's go and have a look at the uplands and the highlands and things like that. I'm going to put the stone in a different place this time. So this is 25 degree. So I reckon if I made it 35 degrees, if I just put a warm stone down for like 10 degrees, I could maybe put one of those like vegetation things down. Maybe that would help things grow around this area. And we'll put a warm stone down there as well. We'll see what happens. So that's made it 35. And we did mutate a lot of frogs. Tarbosaurus? What's a Tarbosaurus? I'm interested. I really hope it's the frog. Oh yeah, it is. Cool. Finally. Took us ages to get you. Good grief. A plesiosaurus that has adapted to high elevations. Finally. Right, so now we have finished. As far as I'm aware, and I will double check this, we finished all of the things that I think need a really, really hot temperature. So we have all the birds, we have all the dinosaurs, all the monkeys, all the dogs, all the cows, all the elephants, all the tigers, all the mice, all the newty lizardy things, all the snakes, all the turtles, all the crocodiles, all the frogs, all the sharks, all the lanternfish, all the other fish except that one. And then from this side onwards we have all of the plants. Okay, we literally need one more in this tree, which requires cool climates. And it needs Mesoliminus to die. And we need this Phacops that lives in cool shallows. Cool, cool. It's all cool, 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 cold, 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 cold. All of those things. 2 butterflies that are both needing cold temperatures-ish, I think. This starfish that needs the land around the shore to be about 23 degrees. So that's probably the next thing we'll go for because it doesn't need a huge drop in temperature, it just needs a bit of one. So we'll probably try and get that, and then try and get that, and then try and get all the corals and all those bits and bobs. But we only need 276 out of 292. So that's 4, 6, 16 things left. That's really close now, so getting there, definitely getting there. So we'll see what we can do next episode. But that is it from me. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, then please leave me a like. Let's get out of this library. Let's go look at the cube again. Yes, so if you did enjoy, leave me a like, and if you'd like to see more birthdays, please subscribe. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.